How does it sound, guys?
It sounds awesome.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'll tuck it in. Don't worry. So now he'll come around here.
Sorry about that.
That's no problem. Alrighty, appreciate it. Alrighty.
Anything else you guys are looking for?
I'd like to buy a quarter stick. Yes, please. I have. Yeah, those are the ones I'm familiar with. Yeah, I love these. These are nice. All right. Thanks a lot, man.
Yep.
Take care. Yeah. Yeah, my name is Schrader. I was born in Maryville, Indiana, but I have lived in Valparaiso for all of my life. I have quite a few hobbies. I love trying different things. I love storm chasing, photography. I love filmmaking, whip making, dirt biking, soccer. Quite a few. If there's any chance I get to try something new, I always like to take that opportunity and try it out. So, the idea that got me interested in making fireworks was the fact that fireworks that I loved, the big fireworks, were really hard to get my hands on. It was very difficult to find, fireworks stores that sold what I was looking for. The big, loud flashes. That's my favorite kind. And so I started watching videos on YouTube of people making their own, and I thought, I'm gonna buy some chemicals and see if I can make my own. You start small and build my way up. So that's what I did, and this is where I'm at now. It's a lot of fun. You gotta respect those chemicals though, because if you mess up, they will get you good. But you cannot buy the two chemicals in one purchase. For example, you have to go on. I bought my aluminum powder on eBay, and I buy my potassium perchlorate on a different site. So you can't just, and it looks, if you order the two in one order, they're gonna say, okay, we know are you gonna make a bomb, or are you gonna, they get really suspicious. It was a 1-inch aerial salute shell, and I started off by taking it was a plastic marble. Any marble works really, or a steel ball or ball bearing or something. And you take a paper bag and you take glue, something, you're gonna cover it with a few layers of this paper, kind of like paper mache in a way. So then you kind of roll it in your hands, compact it, let it dry, and then you take it and you cut there's a slice that goes all the way around. That way you can peel the two halves out, you take the ball out, and you can use it for another shell or whatever you use it for. Then you take your chemicals. You can take some stars, they call them, and they're just different chemical compounds that glow different colors when they burn. So you have these two halves, you're putting these different chemicals inside your shell. You're going to add a burst charge, and this is what's going to cause the shell to separate and explode in the air. So you have your shell, you have your time fuse, and you have your burst charge. Underneath the shell, you have what's called a lift cup, and in this you have the lift charge, which launches the shell into the air. And you take that and you just glue it to your shell, and you have the time fuse sticking through there in the tube, and it holds your lift charge. And you drop it into the tube with the lift cup facing down. You light it, and you enjoy what you created. When you're looking for a fireworks store, you don't go to your nice, and I'm going to say this company, I'm going to say it, Phantom Fireworks. You go out there, everything's clean, beautiful sign. If you want big fireworks, that's not, you don't want to go to these big, these big chain places. You want to look for you want to look for the rundown car garages, kind of the shady kind of back here in this garage. Come on in, you know. And it's, you know, you don't. It's opposite when you're looking for fireworks. If you want big loud fireworks, you want to be looking in a lower end place. Yeah, my parents, the way they feel about it is, I don't think they completely know exactly, you know, all the chemicals that I use, and I don't think they're really happy about it. I think it's more of a, you know, like, why are you doing this? You know, you should don't kill yourself. You know, so at the same time, I think they, you know, they have faith in me that I'm not going to be stupid about it. And so we have one of these ends packed. And this is the charge, this is the burst charge that they had in there. This is pretty small, so what we're going to do is just up the ante a little bit. The difference in fireworks from today and, say, 40 or 50 years ago have changed drastically. Today they limit firecrackers to 1.4 grams of flash powder, which is really tiny. I mean, some of the stuff we let off today had about 30 grams, so I mean, you can see the difference. There's a kind of a feeling of like an adrenaline rush, kind of just this excitement, just something about hearing that huge explosion and knowing that, like, you probably got a bunch of people's attention too. I think that's another thing about making fireworks. I think that the big loud ones get people's attention. I think that's kind of all what we love to do. We love to have other people's attention, and I think that a huge boom is a good way to do that.
Give me